Hey guys, Chris Clothier here with Total Turnkey, bringing you another video of a book that I am reading or have recently read that I want to share with you guys. I think is super powerful. This is not a, it's interesting. This is not a business book. It is not a real estate book. I would put it along the lines of self-help, but don't turn it off yet. Listen, self-help meaning that it was eye-opening. It was something that it's a book I've meant to be reading. Now that I've read it, it's a book I'm going to give to all my kids because I think it's super informative. And it's called Make Your Bed. This is a book written by Admiral McRaven, U.S. Navy retired. And it is one of the, let me tell you something. It's one of those books that I expected to be impactful. I expected it to be helpful. But as I read it, I found it to be more than just that. I found it to be one of those books that, man, I could read this, kind of like Make It Big over and over and over again. As I introduced it to my team, I found out one of my team members reads it every single year. I love their attitude toward it. It's like one chapter a day because it's so few chapters over, or maybe two chapters over a short little period of time. As you can see, thin, easy, short, quick read. Before I go any further, this book gets, without question, this book gets a 10. This is an absolute must, in my opinion. If you are in real estate, if you are a business owner, or if you're just looking to, hey, I want a reminder of what the heck I'm doing every day. What am I getting out of bed for? What am I looking for each day in my business, in my relationships, in my relationship to work, all of that stuff. I think this book is fantastic. Make Your Bed. Here's my thoughts on it. I'm gonna give you 5 quick tips. And then I'm going to encourage you to go get it. All right. This is a book that you need to go get quick. If you haven't bought any of the other ones I put out, get this one. The first tip, and it starts right off. I think it's kind of funny. The title of the book, Make Your Bed. One of the things that I have really forgotten about at times, it's not a habit of mine. And I've even asked other people around me, I read all the time about morning routines. I ask people all the time, what is your morning routine? What do you do? I encourage the people that work for me to have a morning routine. I call it non-negotiable time. And then I looked up and said, what's my non-negotiable time? What's my morning routine? He of course, named the book Make Your Bed. And the first part that I got from this book that I loved is start your day accomplishing something. It doesn't have to be making your bed. It can be anything. It can be not hitting the snooze button. It can be every single day I go for a walk around my backyard. I do 15 push-ups when I get up. I don't really care what it is. It can be anything that moves you, that matters to you, that is something. But the point is, start your day with an accomplishment, something that you expected to do, something you can look back at and say, I did that. Now I've set the tone for my day. I am accomplishing things. I'm moving forward. I'm not stagnant. The Make Your Bed is a euphemism for what it is that you need to do. You need to do something, accomplish something. Number 2, point from the book that it's something that I know, but it's something that I think we all need to be reminded of. People matter. Who we surround ourselves with matter. Who we listen to matter. Who, the influence that others have on us, it matters. If you're watching this video right now and you haven't taken the time to subscribe or like or share, and they are something that moves you, something that helps you, do it. This is what we're talking about. Like the video, subscribe to us, share it, put it out there to other people. If you've surrounded yourself with the messages I give, then obviously I'm somebody that you want to be influenced by and you want to be heard from. And I take that super seriously. That matters. Who you listen to matters. But even more than that, how much heart you have matters. Like, how driven are you? How committed are you to what you want to do? As a business owner, as a real estate investor, I cannot tell you the number of people I've talked to on the investment side that say that the investment matters, but the way they deliver it matters more. Like, they want really good houses. They want to keep their rents high, but also affordable. They want to make it where somebody out there is living in their home and getting the benefit of all of the investment they've made. It's not just make me money, but it's improve somebody else's life too. Those two things mean everything. What are you committed to? What are you passionate about? And who are you surrounding yourself with? Great points that I got from this book by Admiral McRaven. Then this is a funny lesson I got out of the book, and it is failure. And I'm going to put my own spin on this. Failure matters. It's not required. It's not required. You don't have to fail to be successful. I do not believe in that one at all. I hear all these people say all the time that you have to fail first before you be successful. That's not true. And I have failed. Sure, I have. I failed. But it helps. It teaches us lessons. When things don't work, if we're smart and we can learn from that, it teaches us how to make something work the next time around. He talks about failure, accepting your failure. Life's not fair. It's part of the process. Where I'm putting it out there is that it's part of the process. It's not required. And failure doesn't mean quitting. Failure doesn't mean something, completely bombed and it's over. Failure oftentimes means it didn't work. What can I do to make it work next time? Right? And it's a helpful part of the process. I love that part of this book. And then I'm gonna end it with two points, are really kind of the same one. What do you stand for? As a person, there's things that I stand for that I care about deeply. There's things that I want to do, things I want to accomplish, things that matter to me. The book, as I was reading it, I was like, man alive, it just reminds me that what I'm passionate about, what I stand for, what I care about, helping others, right? Doing the right thing, giving hope to the world, don't get me wrong when I say this. I don't look at myself and say I'm some beacon of light and hope, whatever, but I want to be a good influence to my kids, to my family, to my wife, to people that work for me. I want to be influential in a positive way. Reading this book really helped me to kind of crystallize again, what do you stand for? Who are you? What makes you, if people are watching you, what makes people say, man, I just want to be a part of that? I love that about this book. And the final piece was never quit, which I'm a massive believer in. You cannot fail if you don't quit. I gave a speech a few years ago called The Power of the Comma. And the point of that talk was when you're trying to do something and, whether you're not successful, whether you have to hit pause button, whether you have to stop, the comma is meant to keep a sentence or a thought or an idea going. It only ends when you put the period in. And so many tasks I've taken on in my life, I kind of look at it in my mind as I use a comma rather than a period. I use a comma there for it's just a pause. It's a pause. I haven't failed. I haven't quit. I'm not done. I'm still looking to move forward. So again, no matter what you do in life, and I always try and tie these back to real estate and business. And this book isn't quite as easy to do that, especially on the real estate side. But the reality is this, that if you're in things to help others, if you're in for the long haul, no matter what happens, no matter what sets you back, no matter what moves you forward, if you use commas rather than periods, you're not done. You don't quit. You keep moving forward. You keep trying. I love this book. I hope you get it. I want to know what it means to you. It is, again, I'm gonna reiterate to you, it's super short and simple. It's like 120 pages with 50 words per page. I mean, it's so easy, but don't blow through it. Like literally take notes in this book. I'm going to give this to my kids because I want them to understand these lessons in here that he gives are so good. And I hope you get out of it what I've gotten out of it. If you haven't had a chance, guys, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share this with any others, shoot comments my way. I'm happy to interact and connect with anybody. I appreciate all the emails that I get. And until we get a chance to connect again, guys, commit to the grind, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.